Well, thank goodness for small miracles. Charlon hops down off the tree branch, and yeah, he's gonna start heading back.
Hey, who you calling small? He hops down too.
Okay.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
These are combat boots, thank you very much.
So they don't fit.
I broke him in.
Also, Ellie, I can't be the only one thinking it's combat skirt.
Yes!
Oh, wait, well, one more quick check, by the way, before we head back. I'm gonna do one more nature check. That was one of the reasons I actually came out here in the first place. That... I'm gonna be looking for any injured animals, because I know some of the homes were destroyed. Ooh!
Welp.
Nature expert.
Yeah, where'd all these good rolls come from?
Thanks. I'm a natural.
Considering the night before.
Oh yeah. When I'm in combat, I'm a squealing idiot, but when it comes to animals, I'm professional.
Yeah, we don't have a druid, do we?
Yeah, whose idea was that?
Not mine.
Nobody made a druid, so deal with it.
We also don't have a cleric, well, as far as we know.
Do I find any animals on the way? Because I can take it back to the camp and nurse them if I do.
You don't find any you don't find any real injured animals around you. It's I mean, you do see some signs that there might have been the occasional animal scuffle here, but it seems like it was pretty it seems like it was pretty natural.
Okay.
It's other than the campsite, the surrounding area seems to be pretty ordinary.
Gotcha. All right. At least I know for sure.
Yeah.
We're speaking centering on the speech bubbles. Where did I go? There I am.
I know, he's annoying.
Yeah.
Guide back to the campsite.
All right, so Lieutenant Rames, he goes to sit on a stump, and he says, "Well, the area is about a 15-minute walk from here. We can either wait until morning, or we can go investigate it now."
I would vote wait until morning. If it's been unchanged for years, it's unlikely to change in the next few minutes, and the more well-rested we are, the better we'll be able to deal with whatever is there.
Right. Yeah. Pikria, she's just kind of rubbing her paws together. Okay. I'm ready to know what really happened.
So I know we talked about maybe speaking to the puppy that Raquel was talking to, but are we sure that it's gonna show up?
Nope, not at all. But I mean, we've basically been going under the limb and long shots in the start, so it's better than literally nothing.
True. Oh, Sybil, do you have any way of perhaps calling to animals?
Wait, Flint, would you be able to help with this?
Well, I don't doubt that Flint could probably call an animal, but I apologize. I meant, you think, Sybil, maybe you have any way to speak to an animal, like go into their brains or something?
Adrian kind of looks at Looks at Olwen with a confused look.
What?
Nothing. Odd way of putting it.
Well, I don't know. He just sort of comes off as someone who could get inside people's minds.
Adrian looks at Sybil. Can you do that? Oh, actually, is Doc still AFK?
Doc, are you there?
Yeah, last I saw, he said he was back, but
Oh, he might be muted.
Yeah.
Seven.
I smell something that means food.
Seven. Come back here. Seven. Seven!
Aw. She stops.
You need to learn to distinct which scent means what. Some of these animals you want to stay away from. There's some animals that are going to be larger than you and I, and we don't want to get caught by, say, a bear.
This would be so much easier if I could fly, then I could see everything.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that when we can. But for now, just keep yourself low to the ground and be patient. Look for the correct tracks that you want to follow.
Well, a bear would be a handful, but at least I wouldn't go hungry.
Seven, you are not hunting a bear.
That's a lot of meat.
Seven,
What? I'm big enough
No.
to take out a bear.
no.
A wolf?
We're here to find a wolf to talk to. We don't want to anger any of them, just in case we make things harder.
But that lowers it down to foxes, birds, and rats. And it feels wrong to eat a rat because it's zoo.
We don't. I would prefer we don't hunt foxes either. So I suppose that leaves it to birds. Wonderful. I was hoping there would be a few rabbits around here.
Or some deer. That'd be good.
A
I like
deer
deer
might be
meat.
nice.
Deer meat's close to horse meat, so that's good.
I'd be willing to let you try your hand at hunting a deer. Or your talent, anyway. Okay. So, what do we need to roll to look for any signs of where the birds might be?
Probably nature if you have it.
That would be survival.
Lovely.
Yep, one moment, gotta find it.
You probably have pretty high survival. Ooh, nice. 17.
Wow.
Hey!
Okay.
It's good.
I don't have
We
anything
got the
on survival,
exact-
but yeah.
We got the exact same thing. Well,
Ooh, maybe we'll fight a turkey. What's so funny about that?
I'm sorry. You just made me remember the wild turkey that used to live in my dad's neighborhood.
I'm just thinking of Thanksgiving and fried turkey.
So, yeah, looking for signs of birds to hunt.
Snip, snip.
All right, so you are looking around and you do see some So you do see some what looks like some birds like flitting in between the trees. You're pretty sure they might be at this hour. They might be owls. They're also that seem to also be on the hunt.
This will be tricky. Okay, Hoshimi's gonna try to climb up one of the trees.
Right. Make an athletics check.
Athletics? I thought that'd be acrobatics.
Nope.
Well,
Acrobatics should be
crap.
like swinging from stuff, I think.
Oh!
Nope.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, okay, can I?
Sure.
Hoshimi tries to climb up a tree, but she grabs onto a branch just as she gets like halfway up, and falls and goes thwomp on the ground.
Hoshimi, you okay?
Ow.
Oh,
Mm.
Hoshimi? Seven? Hello?
We're good. Nothing to see here. Seven picks up Hoshimi and dusts her off. Maybe I
I
can
heard a
try.
crack.
I can try.
I'm guessing that sound would have scared the owls away too.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Seven says some words in that foreign language.
And the comedy of errors begins. And I grab popcorn.
Oh, Hoshimi, are you okay?
I'm fine, I just fell. She angrily throws the branch that's still in her hand to the ground. Olwen, Hoshimi doesn't have her coat on anymore.
Okay, can I try climbing the tree?
Sure. Athletics.
There's your coat.
I had to take a brief... Okay, screw the universe.
The duality of man.
I had to take a brief private break, and I fell into something unpleasant. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I apparently easily, with relative ease, bound right up the trunk, and bound right up to the branches, up to the top of the tree.
Yep. So yeah, kind of like a cat, just like climbs up the tree with with absolute ease. And so yeah, you climb up, and yeah, you can see it's a you finally get a good look at the sky, and without all the pollution of the light from the city, it's just like the sky looks absolutely incredible. Like stars, it's like stars are everywhere, and you see like strange like strange like space cloud formations and it's absolutely breathtaking to you, someone who has spent your entire life in a cage.
Seven, are you okay up there?
It's so beautiful. So many little lights.
Can one of you help boost me up into the tree?
Yeah, like Seven is so dazzled by the display in the sky, she's kind of forgotten all about being hungry.
Owen, could you boost me up into the tree, please?
Sure. What do I need to roll for that?
Okay, so aid is if I can open it up. Okay. So aiding someone's action is all right, so roll your athletics. Wow.
Why is okay?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, now Hoshimi, roll your athletics.
Watch me get another one.
a 12.
You're all fired.
Okay. Can we get a... Okay, is it possible to get a restraining order against the number? Stop following us!
From now on, it's 10, 11, 13.
Wait, 13's an unlucky... wait, 13's an unlucky
10,
number.
11,
10, 11,
14.
10,
14.
11, 14 then.
11 and 12. We don't talk about 12.
Okay. So, Olwen is able to balance you pretty well as you step on her shoulders. It's like you feel like you're about to fall off, but Olwen is able to quickly, catch you and right you, and just like slowly pushes you up onto a stable branch on the tree. And this time you're a little more careful about the branches that you grab, and you just give them a good tug before you actually put all your weight on them. And you're with a little difficulty, you're finally able to get up into the tree with 7, and yeah, it's kind of the same. For some reason, without all the light pollution plus the elevation, the sky looks abnormally beautiful tonight.
Oh, wow.
Especially with the only moon right now being a single crescent.
No, there's nothing that beats the sky in nature. Quinn kind of just hangs back and looks at Seven and Oshimi enjoying it because he's seen it 1,000,000 times.
I did not mean to say it in that language, but it works.
Yeah, I just PM'd you, Josh.
Alright,
What did she say?
yes.
Yes.
7 sits on her rump on one of the branches, takes a really deep breath.
So you know how like screeching owls off in the
You've
distance.
gotta be kidding me.
Instead of it being high pitched, it's low pitched. Like this big griffin low pitched scream just echoes all throughout this valley. And yeah, you do hear the rustling of other animals screeching and cawing, some of them moving from the trees.
So yeah, Charlene basically back in the camp just springs to his feet. What's going on?
Okay, Hoshimi actually grabs at the tree trunk when she hears this, and she kind of, you know how a cat will bristle when they're scared?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, she kind of looks like a scared cat right now.
Imagine it clinging to the tree like a cat would cling to curtains.
7, dear.
What?
What are you doing?
What do you mean? Doesn't it make you happy? Don't you just wanna, as she does it again.
Adrian speaks over to Shylon. I think, I think 7 discovered what stars are.
Okay, so that was 7, and not some hellbeast coming to kill us all.
Well, if she keeps squawking like that, we're gonna be experiencing a hell beast.
Yeah, DM, are Hoshimi, Olwen, and Flint scared?
Well, you scared the hell out of Hoshimi, but she got over it.
Flint is like a little startled, but also kind of proud because just like the handshake and thing, she's just kind of doing her own thing, and he's perfectly fine with that.
Was that
Don't-
wrong? Or
No, it's fine. You just startled me. It's okay.
I mean, granted, I don't think I've ever seen my mom and dad do that, but it just felt right.
7, you didn't do anything wrong. You just startled me. That's all.
Oh, okay. 7 once again proceeds to wag her tail oddly too.
Isn't she
Flint kind of like
part
covers
part
his
dog?
ears. Sorry.
Huh?
I just said, wait, isn't Wag a tail? I thought she was part cat, not part dog.
Who cares? She's also howling at the sky like a dog. Let's just say she's an amalgamation.
Yeah.
Just let her have fun. Alright, so
Hoshimi looks down towards the ground and then looks at 7. I don't suppose you're strong enough to carry me down, are you? I'd rather not fall again.
And second,
If you do, I've got the stretcher.
that's a strength check, right?
that's yeah, that would be athletics.
Huh.
12.
Ah, the cursed 12.
But good modifiers.
Good modifier.
Yes, very good modifiers.
I just
yes.
can't today. What's with all the 12?
Yeah, all the
Oh.
12 and 20s. What the heck? Okay, so you are able to jump down. It's like not as easy as it was climbing up, weirdly enough, but you're able to. It's a you kind of gesture to Hoshimi to hold on tight, which she does, and you just you slowly hop down between the branches, kind of using your wings a little bit to sort of catch it. Kind of catch the wind because it is very windy tonight. You are on a mountain, and you land on the ground. It was a little bumpy because you're not used to riding on an animal that can nimbly move as
Or
well
at
as
all,
Kevin
really.
can. But yeah, no bumps, no bruises.
Thank you.
Not a
Now-
problem.
I'm going to head back to the camp. I need another coat.
Should I wait here or should I
I think we scared off all the prey with that howling. Let's just give you some rations for tonight, and we'll try again another time.
Did you teach me that call before we go to bed?
Oh boy! Oh no!
sure?
Adrian looks toward as Hoshimi passes by. Everything all right?
Oh, everything's fine. She just took to howling when she saw the sky.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Can you please, computer? What?
So Charlotte,
Jesus.
when she says that, Charlotte actually goes, wait, I thought griffins were part cat.
I don't know what to tell you. Why won't you let me move my character?
Give it a second.
You are part cat.
Oh, when you coming?
I'm over here. I'm over here already. I kind of, but just because I can see in the dark doesn't mean I like being in it.
Say, Rames,
Yes.
do you still have any coats left in your cart?
Yes. I can go grab one.
Thank you.
All right. Well, DM around. What time is it?
It is around 9:30 at. Oh, it's wow! It's actually 9:30 right now in real time.
Well, Central Time anyway.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Well,
So, Rames returns with the coat. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So I think we should start going to bed. Who's gonna take first watch?
Not it.
I'll do it.
All right.
Alright. Alright. Adrian gets in. Ah. Yeah.
So yes, all of your little rooms have lanterns and bedrolls.
I closed the door. The little narrow beam of light that I had on the campsite after that went bye-bye.
Yep.
By the way, she's gonna put out her damn
Fantastically
light
designed.
spell.
Ah, come on, move. I don't want to right click. There you go. Nope, sorry, don't mind me.
Thank you.
All right. All right. All right. So, so you guys can have your little conversation that you're having right now, live now, if you want.
Okay.
So when Owen said that, Sean started humming.
Okay, I'm just going to say that Hoshimi is in her room. I'm just putting her out here so I can have it on the field
Yeah,
as recording.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same with mine. I'm just leaving the door open since I'm like right in front and center.
I don't think I've ever gone camping before, so this is all very new and a teeny bit scary. So that's why I wanted you to come sit with me, Sybil, earlier.
Wait. Never?
No, I do organized crime, and they tend to congregate in cities. And usually since I'm going on my own, I've never had to camp out in the forest.
Well, it's not a matter of had to, it's a matter of want to. Camping out is amazing.
Again, I've never done it before, so,
I was born outside, so I could sleep outside. But did I really scare you?
No, well, I was a little worried that you had gotten hurt, and that's why you had made that noise, but then when I realized you were okay, it wasn't that scary. But it's just more being outside at night in general, because, you're not the only big animal out here.
Trust me, other animals are nothing to worry about as long as you got able protectors. Or in your case, you are an able protector.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a little more hesitant about using my gun on animals.
Yeah. I honestly only attack an animal if I really have to. I'd best try to just kind of ward them off, or try to avoid them at all costs. First of all, I don't want to disturb the natural ecosystem, and second of all, I just don't like hurting animals.
I'm okay, Seven, I promise. I'm just nervous. I've never been outside it like this at night before. But since there are a lot of people here, I should be okay, right? Besides, she kind of leans closer into Sybil. Sybil will keep me safe, right?
Picria.
So.
See? Oh, everything's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You asking about what really happened?
Yeah.
Technically, we don't have proof that what happened wasn't exactly as you thought it was, but we've been looking into it, and several questions have been raised. Owen,
Yes?
do you want to take this, or shall I?
Take what?
The questions our investigation have raised that don't add up. The things about the official report that don't make sense. Do you want to tell her, or should I? You are the
Right.
detective, after all.
Well, normally I don't discuss case crucial information with, witnesses, but you know what? Okay. Well, basically, the idea that, Raquel went, I believe the technical term is cuckoo, all of a sudden and viciously attacked the second child are highly unlikely. The first one can be described as self-defense, but a random snapping and then feeling of remorse afterwards, including it just seems highly unlikely. What we more surmise is that there is a possibility that she could have been controlled. For what purpose and how and why, as of the moment. However, there are things about the scene of the crime that don't make much sense, and there is a possible witness that we could possibly talk to.
Adding on to that, I spoke to our resident magical expert. He points to Adrian's tent. The chances of someone like Raquel being able to enhance her speed and strength to that point while just having awakened her magic is next to impossible. Even he can't use magic like that. Which suggests that there may have been a third party involved. Plus, you being locked up in that asylum far longer than you ever should have, even with your trauma. The involvement that the captain had to the situation, even though he should have been immediately been taken off the case due to a conflict of interest. Things are not adding up.
In my professional experience, it strikes me as possibly part of a conspiracy, either to frame someone or to cover up something crucial. And you and Raquel both may have just been innocent bystanders. This is all just theoretical at the moment. And we are here to... And this... Since it's all just theoretical, we are here to perhaps gather evidence to highlight that hypothesis. Or disprove it. But considering the fact that we... One moment. Considering the fact that we were visited by a specter that, seems to have some sort of unfinished business with quote-unquote bullies, my money is that we are onto something. What that something is, though, we are not 100% sure.
Question for you, detective. Let us say we do find evidence, irrefutable evidence, that there is indeed a conspiracy. What do you plan to do then? After all, we don't know how high this goes. We could present it to the authorities and they might rip it up and say, "What evidence?" And then probably try to have us executed.
Olwen thinks carefully about what Adrian told her earlier. Heinrich Arpolian.
Who and what?
No. She didn't say that out
Oh.
loud. She's just saying
Yeah,
she's
gotcha.
thinking very carefully about that part. Okay. Off the record. I want to keep everything off the record until we have the full story. Then, when we have the full story, I want to see if we can find an impartial third party that also has some sort of authority. Perhaps not necessarily a local sense of authority, but something on a wider scale.
I might actually be able to help with that.
Ah, Seven. No, don't touch that.
Don't touch the rod. Yeah.
I. Does it still bother you? Does it hurt?
It hurts to think. I'm so confused.
You didn't scare me. I was just scared. Okay? I didn't understand.
And that's the big thing. People are scared by things that they don't understand, but once they learn to understand, then they're used to it and they understand it better.
So
All
you're
about
okay.
learning.
I don't
Say.
understand, though.
And we want to help you understand. So you're not scared.
7, making one mistake doesn't make you a failure. Even if you did scare, or when she's already said it's alright, just be careful making loud noises like that in the middle of the night again. I mean, you're going to when you start learning how to hunt, you're going to miss and make mistakes, and well, that just means you learn something. You learn a better way to hunt the next time, and the time after that.
Yeah, just like how you learned tonight that you can make that noise when you howl. You just learned something new.
But. Talking is confusing. Trying to be like all of you. Confusing.
Don't.
Hungry. Confusing. Hell. Confusing. Nothing makes sense.
I don't think anything's gonna make sense for a while.
7. No one ever said you need to be like one of us. In fact, I'd encourage against it. Be you. Be 7.
Do you remember when we were shaking hands that one time and I taught you how to shake hands? You did it differently and I thought it was incredible. You were being you. You don't have to always be like us. We can help you, we can lead you, we can be there to comfort you, but you don't have to be exactly like us. I see some of the things you do and I think they're incredible. I mean, sure, that howl was scary, but it was incredible. I had never heard anything like that before. It was special, and in my opinion, special is the best kind of different. You're special, 7.
I mean, he's not wrong. In hindsight, once I realized that it wasn't something about to attack us, well, it was a thrilling sound.
Yeah. I thought it was amazing. You're unlike any griffin I've seen before, 7. That makes you special.
I don't know if I don't. Ugh. She just plops her head firmly back on Flint's lap.
If it's any consolation, when you did that roar, you seemed to be having a really good time. You felt good, right?
Sybil said it's a choice. It felt right in the moment, but it wasn't normal for me. It's not normal for a griffin. It's not normal to any of you.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Well, he gives a kind of a bit of a smirk. Who cares about us?
7 actually looks at Shylin like her eyes are boggled. I do.
It made you happy. for that one moment it made you happy. So we know some of us got a little bit spooked for like 5 seconds. You were happy for a good few minutes. Sometimes just do what makes you happy.
Sometimes you gotta do just what you want, not what we think is normal, not what we want.
She like gets eye level to Shylin. You saved my life. You all did.
Yep.
I want
Yep.
you to be happy too. I don't want to scare my friends.
Honestly, just having you here and safe is already making us happy. Just you being you.
At worst, just warn us next time you want to have that, okay?
I can try to do that.
There. See? We know it's you now. We're not going to get spooked, and you can still have whenever you want to.
You learn
Everyone
something
stays
and we have a
happy.
plan.
Mm-hmm.
Sybil did say I have a choice, and I'm choosing to do this, so I guess I'm not that bad then. If it makes my friends happy.
Ta-da! It's not, but remember, it's not only what makes us happy, it's also got to make you happy too.
If we try to stop you from being happy, then we'd be breaking your wing too.
How do you feel right now?
Like I want to hear music again.
Sybil, you want to do a duet?
Okay, this I gotta hear.
What did you have in mind?
I lay down a beat, you lay down the strings, and we just see what happens.
Oh my... I just realized there's actually a musician I used to listen to, and their music would actually be perfect for violin and drums. Share later.
Alright, I'll share later, but
My immediate thought is Vanessa May, personally.
Mine was Bond, the music group.
Considering we're in nature, let's just see what happens. I already have my instrument in my backpack.
I'm gonna head to bed.
I still got the first shift, so...
Come get me when you're sleepy, okay, Shylin?
You're taking second shift?
Yeah, I'll take second.
You poor fool, but okay.
I think I'm gonna head in. This is... I'm not sure how I'm gonna get to sleep.
Well, at least the good news is that Shylin won't be alone, because Sepid is sleeping outside.
Touche.
Yeah.
Flint.
One Shay is bad enough.
Oh, come on.
Flint.
Hmm?
You should get some sleep. Neither one of us got that much sleep the other night, and besides, we're going to need our mad gnome well rested.
Oh, let's do the old test. 3 seconds. I can stay awake for a little longer.
Pretty sure that's not how that actually works. Oh god, dang it! You've got me yawning. I will resist.
Let's at least finish this song and help Seven get to sleep first.
Touche.
Yeah, like the fire crackle in the music. It's very nice.
So as Sybil and Flint play their quiet little duet with the very faint ambiance of animal and insect noises echoing in the back, the small gentle snaps of the campfire, this is the first time in a long time that many of you have felt peace in just this very small, simple moment where a lot of your worries and cares just don't seem to matter all that much. You feel like you're allowed to enjoy this moment. Like the universe is finally giving you some sort of break, some sort of small bit of peace. And you can't help but feel weirdly thankful about it. You're not sure who you should be thankful for, but in a weird way you feel gratitude.
Alright, this is making me paranoid.
Sybil's last note echoes off into the distance. And Flint and Sybil, you both start feeling start feeling Mr. Sandman about to get you.
I'm not gonna lie. That was I don't usually play duets, but that was actually pretty amazing. You've got talent, Sybil.
Thank you. 'Tis nice to have an audience.
And it's nice to have a partner too.
You did well yourself, Flint.
Thanks, man.
Though, to be honest, violin has always been my favorite instrument to hear.
It's definitely soothing.
And exciting in the right tune.
Yeah. My dad, when they used to play violin, he would call the quiet songs violin songs, and he would call the fast ones fiddle songs.
Fair enough. But I've heard violin, or maybe it's cello, but one of the bow and string instruments as opposed to the handed string instruments, I've known them to play some very exciting and dramatic tones.
Yeah. One of the best parts about instruments, no matter whose hand you put them in, you're bound to get something different.
For better or for worse.
Would you believe I could actually throw this drum into the fire and it would light up and I could play a mean drum solo? This is actually made of... I was gonna say this thing is actually made of cinder wood. It's actually completely fire resistant. It catches on fire, but it doesn't burn.
Yes, but your hand probably would.
You'd be surprised. I've used this thing so many times. My hands are probably numb to fire at this point.
One of you part tiefling yourself? Anyway, you two should honestly get some sleep.
Well, at the risk of, before I go to bed, at my own risk, pleasure playing with you, Sybil, and he actually reaches out his hand to shake it.
Sybil, gestures his hand in response, wanting to see how Flint will react.
Can I
Alright.
act?
Yeah.
I guess I gotta do
All right,
a
so
check.
Flint will roll a will save.
Alrighty, let's see what happens.
You people are effing masochists.
Hey, Flint's
No,
been
we're-
through a lot worse.
No, we believe in civil, polite society. Yeah, you're pretty much
Yeah.
right.
He is a gentleman, a scholar, and a musician. I must shake his hand.
All right.
So we'll save. You said.
Yep, will save.
All right, off we go. No wait, don't put it up. Roll
Will
the
not
dice. There we go.
save you.
Ooh. Maybe the mods will help. He's just not a 12.
Unfortunately, that is unlucky number 13.
Yikes.
And unfortunately, as soon as you grab it, you feel this like unholy emptiness as soon as you touch his skin. You just kind of reflexively just pull away, and you start to feel really bad.
I guess I'm not ready for that yet. Ooh. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I do admire your courage.
Thank you. Oh, I think I'm gonna go lie awake in my bed and pretend to sleep while.
Why do I feel a
Think about
sense
this.
of sudden pride coming from Owen's tent?
All right.
So, all right. So Flint, I'm just gonna throw you in. I gotta throw you in a tent. Boop. And Sybil, I think I shall.
Oh, no.
Shall throw you in this tent. Boop. All right. Seven's staying outside because it's warm and right next to a fire, and it's outside where she is comfortable. And all right.